我是天意，欢迎收看开醺 Bar。那今天呢，一样呢，我会借由葡萄酒小教室带大家更认识葡萄酒。那今天呢，我们看到桌上有这么多的杯子，不知道大家会不会跟我一样很好奇，就是为什么红酒的红酒杯跟白酒的白酒杯要设计的不一样？还有为什么喝香槟的时候又不能拿一般的红酒杯跟白酒杯呢？而且其实是喝红酒也要分不同的杯子来喝哦。我们今天就一起来为大家解答吧。那一样呢，我们邀请了我们的 Chef Arthur 来跟大家做这个说明。好。那首先呢，我们先来认识一下这不同种的杯子到底有什么不一样。Could you first introduce these types of glasses for us?
Sure. So here we have 5 different glasses. So the first one right here.
Yes.
You can notice it's the tallest one. This one will be for Bordeaux.
Okay.
Actually.
And is there any reason behind?
Alors the reason is a different kind of reason. Also, the first reason is because the Bordeaux and also the Rhone wine, we are more full-bodied wine, need a lot of oxygenation. So the space you got in the glass allows the wine to breathe.
OK， 这个杯子可以看到它是比较高的。那这个呢，我们是拿来就是喝 Bordeaux 这样红酒的这个红酒杯。那我刚刚就问啦，那为什么它要设计成这个样子呢？他就说，因为呢红酒啊这样 Bordeaux 的酒，它比较需要跟氧气去做一个结合，所以呢它这个需要设计的比较宽，所以这样子我们在醒酒的时候，它比较可以去跟空气中的氧气做结合，所以呢这个就是 Bordeaux。OK，next one.
Voilà, there is also a second reason. Is the shape of the glass will bring the wine inside of your mouth, not in the bottom. I mean, at the back of your mouth. When the tongue will have is more sensitive for the flavors of the Bordeaux at the back of the tongue. So it's also the reason the shape is like this.
哦，还有设计就是酒杯的，还有另外一个原因是我们喝的时候，它不是只有就是到我们的舌头，还要到你嘴巴的后面，就是我们整个感觉到这个酒的味道，所以这也是另外一个我们设计这样子红酒杯的一个原因。
So this was for the Bordeaux glass.
Yep.
And here we have 2 glasses. Looks quite similar, similar shape. And it's actually for Burgundy wine.
OK， 那这两个杯子看起来还蛮相似的，这其实都是 for 布根地这样子的酒。
Exactly. So actually we are going to use that one for Burgundy. This one is more for Premier Cru, Grand Cru Burgundy, which is more expensive one. Most of the Burgundy we will be fine with this glass. Actually.
And so why does this kind of glass is like a bit fat and this one is like slimmer?
Because actually the Burgundy, so we will have mostly the cépage Pinot Noir, which is actually much more fruity and the flavors are more interesting. So the shape of this glass which allows the flavors of the Pinot Noir in the nose to be really interesting. So here the Burgundy glass is wider, so the flavors will be easier to get at the nose.
那基本上呢，这两个我刚刚说的都是布根地的酒。那为什么会做出区别呢？其实我们比较常用的是这个，但如果是这个酒杯的话，比较是可能是更贵一点的，是 Grand Cru， 就是比较高级一点的布根地的酒会用这个杯子。那我刚刚就问啦，为什么这两个杯子看起来好像比较胖一点，然后这个看起来就比较瘦？一样都是红酒嘛。Arthur 就跟我说了，就是其实呢。这样子的酒是因为布根地的酒是 Pinot Noir 这样子的葡萄，那它是比较就水果味会比较浓厚，所以呢，如果说你做的比较宽的话，这样其实呢，你的鼻子可以闻到它的气味会比较浓郁跟比较充足，而反而就是这样 Bordeaux 的它就是比较瘦一点，相较之下。
Okay, and here we can notice like the glass is way smaller.
Yes.
And this is actually for the white one.
Okay.
Not all the white one, but most of the white ones.
Isn't that a bit unfair? This one is just a bit small, and then these are all so big.
Actually, the reason is because we don't really need to oxygenate the white wine.
Okay.
So we don't really need a lot of space, and you can even kill the flavors actually to use a big glass for the white, because the flavors are a little bit less strong. So it's important to have a smaller glass to get it.
Okay, got it. 那接下来这个呢，看起来就明显的比较小的这个杯子，它是拿来用白酒杯。那我刚刚就问啦，这为什么红酒杯看都这么大，然后白酒杯瞬间变得这么小，这样对白酒也太不公平了吧？那Arthur 就跟我说了，其实呢，这个白酒杯它不能做得太大，因为它其实不需要这么多的氧气去做跟酒做结合，所以如果说你用了比较大的红酒杯去装白酒，反而这个气味可能就跑掉了，可能就没有它原本这个水果的这个香气。OK，how about this one? It's like a
And the last one.
tiny, slim.
Yeah, alors in French we call this a flute. So it's commonly used for sparkling and champagne, even though many sommeliers and many wine lovers won't use it for champagne actually.
Then which one do they use for champagne?
You could use that one. You also have actually a lot of other glasses. Here we just have 5, but especially for white we have many shapes. But you could use this one, or you can use also other kinds that we don't have here. Yeah.
好，所以呢，最后呢，这个最瘦的这个杯子，当然就是拿来喝气泡酒啊、香槟。但是其实 Arthur 说，有一些人其实不会用这个来喝香槟，可能还是会拿一些白酒杯。但其实还是有更多种的杯子跟 glass， 我们其实没有拿出来跟大家介绍。不过呢，我们先知道这5种，其实就已经相当充足啦。好，接下来呢，因为刚刚经过了详细的解说，我相信我应该已经都会了，所以现在就请 Arthur 拿一瓶酒来，然后考我，看我能不能知道是用哪一个酒杯来倒酒。
Okay, so let's take this one.
Okay, so this one, 先从这个瓶身就可以看出来，我们之前讲过，你看它的瓶身是这样细细长长的，然后呢，从上面的酒标可以看出来，它就是雷司令这个酒。那这个酒呢，依我就是很厉害的直觉，我觉得应该是用这个倒吧。那我现在就来倒一下。
I think it's the wrong glass.
It's the wrong glass?
Yeah, I think so.
Then which one should I choose?
Try another one.
Okay, if the fat one doesn't work, let's try this.
Yeah, I think it would be better for the Riesling.
好，所以刚刚呢，我选的这个酒杯是错的，他说这个酒杯才是正确的。好，可以看到，因为它是白酒嘛，所以呢，这个应该是用这个白酒杯来喝。好，那我现在我还不知道我这样拿是正不正确的嘛。So is this the right way to hold this glass?
You totally could hold like this way, yeah. The only important point is not to use your hand at this part of the glass because your hand is hot and you are going to warm the glass, which is not what you want to do here.
所以另一点大家要注意到的是，我们在握这个酒杯的时候，我们的手不能去碰到上面的酒，因为这样子我们的体温就会影响到这个酒的quality， 所以这样是不太好的。Okay, so let's try this one.
Sure. So in French we say santé.
Santé. Is it bottoms up or it's just cheers?
No, we don't bottoms up wine actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
就是喝白酒没有在干杯。我刚刚问了一个很愚蠢的问题，他说喝酒的时候要说 santé， 因为 santé 我有听过，但我不知道说这是干杯还是只是说就是我们就是一起喝，就没有人要整个干掉啦。然后他就说喝白酒没有人在干杯的，就只是一个 cheers 这样我们一起来喝的意思。So santé.
Santé.
白酒喝起来有一点甜甜的味道，它没有那么酸。Okay, is this a sweet wine? Is it?
Oh, this is Riesling from Alsace. Alsace is the border of Germany. So you find some Riesling in Germany as well. And it can be really different the ways they make it. It can be sweet, but actually the Riesling is actually quite acidic grape in general. And you still have some apple flavors a little bit, and you can have some grape fruits also. In general, is what you find in Riesling wine.
所以像雷司令这样子的酒啊，其实它是水果味非常多，有些可能会有苹果的味道啊，或是就掺杂在葡萄的味道当中。Okay, let's try another bottle, and
Sure.
we can also choose a glass to go.
Okay, so we try this one.
那我们来试试看这个吧。这样子的酒，其实呢，从这个外形，我会觉得它看起来比较像是香槟这一类的酒，所以我会觉得它可能是气泡类的酒。Is this kind of sparkling?
It's a sparkling wine. You can tell by the cork, right? You don't need a opener. You can just open by hand.
这简单的来看的话，就从上面这个木塞，它就不是我们就可以手开啦，你不需要用一些器具去把它打开。
So of course you need to be careful when you open that. You might
好，现
break
在开
lamps
这个
or
要
things
小
like
心，
that.
因为里面是气泡酒。OK。
Voilà, so you could just keep it in your hand to make sure, and also you need to make sure you have a glass not far.
好，现在这个酒打开了。
And you can pour in this glass.
所以其实我们倒酒的倒法也是很有讲究的，因为像他在倒这个酒的时候，他就是会斜斜的让这个气泡不会一直在这个液体上面一直累积。
Alors this is actually not wine, it's a cider. So cider is made with apple and not with grapes.
对，这其实不是葡萄酒，它不是用葡萄酿制成，它是苹果，然后是 apple cider 这样子的酒。OK，let's try this together.
Sure.
我不知道大家会不会常常喝这样子 apple cider， 就是比较算是比较清淡一点的酒，因为其实平常不一定会喝到葡萄酒啊，我们有时候可能就会喝 apple cider。OK，
Santé. It's a good cider.
How do you tell the good and bad from ciders actually?
Cider is difficult to find a really good one. It's less special than wine, but when they do it well, it can be really interesting, like this one we got here.
And how do you tell that it's really interesting?
But the flavor, the flavors you get are a little bit stronger than the standard cider we can find in the market. Yeah.
所以其实呢，我问说 cider 要怎么分好坏，因为他一喝就说，哎，这是一个很好的 cider， 但其实他说很难做出非常非常好的 cider， 所以只是有一些你喝起来会觉得，哎，它这个气味比较特别，跟平常的酒可能比较不一样。
Cider will be lighter in alcohol. We will be around 5 degrees, 6 degrees per.
5 degrees.
Yeah.
Let's see. 他说 cider 其实是一个比较淡的酒，就是比较没有酒精浓度没有那么高，所以我们现在从酒标上来看看，能不能知道它的酒精浓度是多少呢？他说他觉得是5度啦。好，我们看 ，Can we？ 哦，好，找到了，在后面这边。他写了它的酒精浓度是5.5度，好，所以的确是没有那么高，因为通常白酒、红酒可能都是10几度、13、14度左右。Let's move on to the red wines. Can I see these lonely glasses over here?
Sure.
那我们就继续来到红酒杯，因为其实红酒杯也就不同的红酒需要用不同的杯子来装，不是说红酒都是统一用一样的杯子，所以呢就更难一点了。Okay, let's pick some red wines to go with. How about this one? 我来随便拿一个红酒。好，I'm just gonna show how I learned how to read the labels first and see if I know which kind of wine it is. 所以我先来试试看，我能不能从酒标看出来这是哪一种酒。OK， 好啊，这太简单了。它在这边呢就写了 Bourgogne， 就是布根地的法文，所以我就知道这是布根地的酒。然后是2015年，然后是 obviously 是红酒啦，所以呢。布根地的酒，我们就要选这一个。So it's for Burgundy, it's for this
Yes,
one, right?
It will be the best, I think.
Okay. 好，我们现在来试试看，布根地的酒。I actually have a question. Do we always have to taste white wine before red wine?
It depends, but actually we try to, in general, respect the rules. Like we start with the lighter wine, and we go to the strongest one. So it's good we start with Burgundy because Burgundy will be lighter.
You mean in red wine category, it's a lighter?
Yeah, you start with the lighter, and white wine is often good for aperitif, what we call in French, means just before a meal or something.
Okay.
But we also have a sweet white wine for dessert.
Yes. 所以我刚刚就问啦，我们是不是平常就是在品酒的时候都要先从白酒开始，然后再进到红酒呢？那 Arthur 跟我说，其实呢，我们都会从酒精浓度比较低一点的开始，然后慢慢再往上加。那其实像布根地这样子的酒，在红酒这个区域就是属于酒精浓度比较没有那么浓的。好，那我们现在就来试试看。
Santé.
在闻那个酒的气味，所以我现在还不敢喝。Do you have to smell the?
Always.
Always.
Yeah.
好，我太不专业了，我现在要先来闻一下这个酒。
Actually, half of the flavors and the interesting things in the wine will be in the nose. Yeah.
Oh, so it's not the taste, it's the nose instead.
I would say it's 50-50.
OK， 所以其实呢，你鼻子闻到的气味跟你嘴巴里的口感，这其实是50% 跟50%哦。所以呢，并不是说我们是喝葡萄酒，我们就是纯粹喝而已。所以呢，闻这个酒也是很重要的一部分。在喝之前呢，就建议大家可以先闻一下这个酒，然后再喝。这酒喝起来非常非常的顺口。I think it's a very smooth. When you swallow it, you can feel it's very very smooth.
Yeah, it's not a full-bodied wine at all because it's from Burgundy, so it's probably a Pinot Noir. For sure. And so it's more fruity, and you won't have. And you can also check the color before you drink, and you can tell this one is pretty light.
Okay.
Only by watching. Yeah.
那我刚刚就说这个酒喝起来非常的顺。那其实呢，布根地这个酒呢，就是用 Pinot Noir 这个种类的葡萄去酿制而成的。那其实如果你从颜色上面可以看到，它的颜色是比较浅的，光这样看其实就可以认出来，它其实就是布根地这样子的酒。好，那接下来我们再拿一个红酒来做一些比较，因为刚刚我们就是说红酒杯要用不同的杯子嘛。那下一个酒呢，我就再来拿一瓶，这一瓶红酒。好，从这个瓶身呢，我就是大略的预估它应该就是 Bordeaux 这样子的酒。为什么呢？因为它这边有一个 angle， 然后不是顺顺的下来这样子。那我现在来看一下它的酒标。好，完全正确，这边就写了它是 Bordeaux 这样子的酒，然后是2014年，是个红酒。所以呢，按照我们刚刚一开始的介绍，我们是要用这个杯子去 take this one, right?
Yep.
OK. 所以现在大家知道，以后不是说哦。红酒都是用什么杯子，白酒都是用什么杯子，就算是同一种酒，可能也要拿不同的杯子来用哦。好，所以刚刚讲过了，就是 Bordeaux 这样子的酒呢，我们要拿一个比较高的酒杯，然后呢，它上面也比较不会那么宽，是一个比较窄一点的。好，我们现在可以来试试看这两种葡萄酒有什么不一样呢 ？Okay, let's try. I think it smells a bit different from.
Yes.
How would you describe
the first thing we can do is to compare the color. It's really obvious.
我们先来比较一下这个颜色，可以看到有蛮明显的不同。This one darker, right?
The Bordeaux will be way darker.
波尔多的酒当然就是看起来会颜色比较深。OK. I think it's a bit sour.
No, it's more bodied wine and more tannic than the Burgundy, of course. Personally, I prefer Bordeaux than Burgundy, but
and the reason is
I like when wines are character and a little bit more masculine wine. I don't know if we could say that.
Okay,
but,
so these will be more suitable for girls. Is that
maybe? Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
OK. 那其实呢 ，Arthur 说他个人比较偏好 Bordeaux 这样子的酒，因为他觉得这样子的酒，它的气味比较浓厚，然后它的酒的特色显现的比较明显一点。OK. So, besides all these glasses, is there any other thing we should notice when we drink wines or any?
It's a lot of things to. After the most important point is to enjoy wine and find the one you personally like. That's the most important thing about wine. And so, as I said, personally, I like Bordeaux.
Okay.
I like Rhône as well. But many people will really appreciate Burgundy's wine as well. So everyone is different, and we just need to follow what we feel. It's the most important.
那我最后就问他了，那除了这一些之外，我们有没有一些其他的一些就是要注意的事情？就我们不想要在喝葡萄酒的时候，就是 做错一些步骤嘛。那他说，其实这件事情没有那么严重。其实喝葡萄酒最重要的事情就是要 enjoy 你的 wine， 就你要享受你喝葡萄酒的感觉。所以呢，每个人会喜欢的酒都不一样嘛，你就呢选出一个你自己最喜欢的酒，然后就好好享受这样子的酒吧。So let's have a last toast together.
Santé.
Santé. 如果大家对葡萄酒还有更多的疑问的话，都可以到我们的粉丝团留言跟我们说，也欢迎大家订阅开醺Bar哦。我们下次见。